Turning now to some other news, and Russia's Vladimir Putin and North Korea's leader Kim Jong Un have signed a new agreement that details mutual aid should either country be attacked. The deal also includes partnerships on trade, investment, and cultural and humanitarian ties. It comes as Putin made his first visit to Pyongyang in 24 years, and as both countries face escalating standoffs with the West.
It's a revival of a Cold War-era defense pledge. North Korea and the former Soviet Union signed a comprehensive treaty back in 1961. But the deal was discarded after the fall of the Iron Curtain. Then, in the year 2000, the two countries signed a new agreement, but the security assurances were somewhat vague. More than 2 decades on, isolation from the West has brought the two old allies closer than ever.
Having a powerful country like Russia as a strategic partner is an immense source of pride and a great achievement for us.
The pact pledges mutual aid if either country faces military aggression. The North Korean leader is already believed to be supplying Russia with large amounts of munitions for its war in Ukraine. In return, the Russian president is said to be helping North Korea's missile and space surveillance programs. But this latest deal takes the relationship even higher.
The Russian Federation does not rule out the development of military technical cooperation with the Democratic People's Republic of Korea by the document signed.
The footage from North Korea shows the two leaders bonding at a very personal level. But the partnership is also about business. Both Russia and North Korea are trying to get around Western sanctions. This luxury Russian-made Urus limousine was gifted to the North Korean leader. But it's the military alliance between Kim and Putin that is causing alarm in the West.
Grzegorz Szymanowski is our Riga correspondent, reporting on Russia after DW was kicked out of the country. Good to see you. Can you tell us more about this new mutual defense pledge between Russia and North Korea?
Well, Claire, we don't know the details because neither of the sides have published this agreement yet. We've heard from Kim Jong Un, who said that this new agreement now elevates the relations between both countries to an alliance, as he put it. But Vladimir Putin sounded a bit more nuanced on this. He said that the agreement provides, quote, for the provision of mutual assistance in the event of aggression against one of the parties. Now, this really depends on how these two countries define mutual assistance in this document. Does this mean troops, material, or humanitarian aid? This is something we will have to wait for to know. And so this really is possible that this new agreement is either an upgrade to their relationship, or it can be a formalization of what is already happening, which is this military technological cooperation between Russia and North Korea against the backdrop of Russia's aggression against Ukraine.
Let's talk more about that. Is it clear where this agreement leaves things regarding Ukraine? Well, we knew that what Vladimir Putin wanted from North Korea is the continuation of this support that he's been receiving from North Korea for his war effort against Ukraine. And if these talks went as well as we are being presented, then he could probably he can still count on this flow of weapons that Western allies say Russia is receiving from North Korea. Of course, Russia and North Korea deny any such flows, but there were also investigations from the UN that have confirmed the use of North Korea-made ballistic missile in and against Ukraine. So this is not a good message for Ukraine, and not because North Korea will be able to provide any weapon which will magically change the course of the war, but the war in Ukraine has turned into this war of attrition, and every bit of ammunition helps to get an edge against the enemy. And this is why Vladimir Putin needs ammunition from North Korea, and this is also why this is not a good message for Ukraine. So given all that, how much cause for concern does this pose for the United States and its allies? What kind of reaction have we seen from the West? we've heard strong criticism already in the run-up to this visit. We've also heard in the report now the U.S. Secretary of State criticizing it. The criticism from the West doesn't concern only Ukraine. The other big point of concern is our nuclear weapons. North Korea is the only country that has conducted a nuclear test in the 21st century. And for many years, Russia, a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, has been supporting this regime sanctions imposed against North Korea because of its nuclear program. And now the worry in the West is that Russia, which has a veto right in the United Nations Security Council, will use it to shield Kim Jong Un and his regime from sanctions. This is something Russia has already started doing, and the worry in the West is that stronger cooperation with Russia will make Kim stronger in this regard.
Thank you so much for that update. That is Grzegorz Szymanowski. We very much appreciate that.